Hey guys, what's going on? Coming at you with a Wednesday morning video. So obviously it's my daily video I post every day. If you guys like my content or just watching this as for the first time, please make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know your thoughts on Ehang. That's what we're gonna be talking about today. So ticker is EH. This stock has had a wild ride the past couple months really, but obviously the beginning of 2021, SPAC stocks, growth stocks were flying high. Everything was going insane. Evaluations really didn't matter. So the stock ran up to just about $100, if not over 100. And then it came down significantly the past couple months. It was actually floating in the teens a couple weeks ago. I made a video talking about maybe I'll start a position. However, I was buying other stocks I already had positions that had really good deals. So I didn't actually start a position with Ehang yet. So, even just 5 days ago, the stock was at 21.50 and yesterday it closed at 28.70. So it's had an insane run already, just in the past 5 days. So I was trying to research and figure out like maybe there was like big news or someone got on board with it, or there's a new model or, really whatever, but there's really been absolutely zero news for basically this price action. It's been the past couple of weeks. So what that makes me think is, really the SPAC stocks and growth stocks got oversold, and then everything was super undervalued because in the past couple of weeks when the Fed said they were going to raise interest rates and unemployment numbers weren't as good as what they thought they were going to be in April's earnings, which the new unemployment numbers are coming this Friday. So that's a big day in the market, Friday afternoon. So definitely keep an eye on that. So I think what happened was people rotated out of their risky stocks, so like SPAC stocks and growth stocks, and they either pulled out of the market and put their money elsewhere, or they rotated them more into like dividend and value stocks. So they're a little safer plays for volatility. So I think what happened was, obviously this is a big, SPAC stock. So I think there was a lot of rotation out of this money or out of the stock. Also, I think what happened was I think a lot of retail investors and newer investors did a lot of margin calls. So if you don't know what margin, it's basically like you're trading against what you have in your accounts at credit. So if the stock, if you bought it, like let's say you bought it $50 or $60 a share and then the stock's down to 40 or 30, well, they might margin call you. Then you have to find a way to pay the difference in your account. So that also has a snowball effect when a bunch of people trade on margin. And if you trade on margin in the stock, that's maybe what happened, which caused the stock price to go down significantly in the short term. So I do think it's on the rebound, and I really do wish I bought it in the teens now, because obviously I almost, would have made 50% of my money in a very short period of time. I do like this stock long term. It's just so new, and like I said, I was focusing on other stocks. If you haven't watched my previous videos, I do make videos on whenever I purchase a stock or buy a position. The market's been green the past 5 to 7 trading days, basically from open to close. So usually on green days as a long-term investor, I don't like buying stocks because obviously it's inevitable there will be red days or red weeks. So I usually like waiting for those days to take advantage of stocks. So when it's green, I just let my account roll and I kind of just accumulate as much money as I can until, there's sell-offs or bad news or corrections or whatever. So that's kind of where I'm at with this stock. Basically, will I buy? If it gets in anything in the teens, so like, 19, let's just say, I probably will start a position. Now it's going to be a very small position, probably 1% of my portfolio. If it gets to mid-teens, I'll add another percent, and I'm willing to go as big as 3% of my portfolio on this stock. I think I'm at that point now where I've done enough research, seen enough. I understand it's super volatile, which I'm fine with, but I feel like if I get in at like the 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 range, long term, I could, this stock will hit 52-week highs eventually. I don't know if it's going to be in a year or a couple of years, but I'm confident it's going to be there. So if it hit 100 again, I'd basically 5x if I bought in the teens. So I'm totally cool with that. If the stock went to zero for whatever reason, or things, bad reports came out, or they just failed as a company, like if it's 1% of my portfolio, the risk reward to me is worth it. So that's kind of the mindset I'm at. I think I'm ready for, something in this sector. I currently don't own anything in, anything like this. I believe they're the industry leaders. If they're not, correct me in the comments below, but They do make awesome, aircrafts. Well, I don't even call it aircrafts. They're basically drones that taxi people and, do things like that. So, yeah, so that's all I got, until tomorrow's video. I'll probably make something, probably do one, a stock I'm looking to buy. I did talk about it previously a while ago. So I'll probably do that in tomorrow's video unless I wind up buying something and something crazy happens in the market. I don't think anything will, because people are going to be waiting until Friday's unemployment numbers. So that's my opinion. So I feel like it's going to be very stagnant or maybe a little green for the next couple days. So I definitely going to keep my eye on the unemployment this Friday afternoon and see how that goes. And, that will basically show a bigger picture of where we're going. So that's all I got. Make sure you like, subscribe. Really trying to get the 500 subs by the end of the month. So if you could do that, that'd be much appreciated. That's all I got. Peace.